Hi. Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome to tonight's.
I think so. This one's on here. You got that one?
Yeah, I got this one. Hi, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Board of Education meeting, our Tuesday, October 24th. Thanks for being here tonight. May I ask you to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Tonight, first up is our approval of our agenda tonight. May I get a motion to approve the agenda? Rob and Mike? All in favor? 6-0, excuse me. Next up, Mr. Poole, Superintendent's Report.
Thank you, Mr. President. Welcome, everyone. Tonight is a special night. A little later on, we will be recognizing and celebrating the excellence of our Board of Education. I have a chance to tell them thank you, so I look forward to that. A couple of notes about the school district. Just an advertisement for the high school musical, so please come out and support the cast and crew of SpongeBob, the musical, this Thursday and Friday night at 7 p.m. I did meet SpongeBob today. At Saturday at 2 p.m. in the high school, and Saturday at 2 p.m. in the high school auditorium, so a nice matinee for children. The advanced previews have been great. Hope to see everybody there. Also at the high school, although it's only October, they've had their first senior event of the year this past Monday with their class of 2024 photo out on the field. Senior parents and guardians are asked to please, if they haven't already done so, to send in K through third grade photos to help make our senior walk in May extra special. Contact Mr. Pugliese's office if you have any questions. Over in athletics, we had a phenomenal fall season this year in athletics. Cross country made the playoffs. Field hockey, boys and girls soccer. Girls soccer, congratulations, won their first playoff game just this afternoon. And keep clapping. Congratulations to the boys cross country team who won the Section 11 Division 4 race today. Amazing accomplishment. And to Patrick Shea, who was the Division 4 individual champion. I know a little later on this fall we'll have those students here to be recognized for their excellence. Over at the middle school, Student Council sponsored the Halloween dance last Friday night. 200 students attended. They had a great time. Pizza was served by the PTO. They had a DJ playing all the hits, a costume contest. So great job by all organized by the Student Council and the PTO. So congratulations to the Student Council for that. This week at the middle school, really important week, an annual event at the middle school was Red Ribbon Week, which is the nation's longest running drug use prevention campaign. With the help of Ms. Mons and the guidance department, the middle school planned assemblies and activities throughout the week and focused around the theme of be kind to your mind, live drug-free. A great message. Today, the 6th grade class welcomed the motivational speaker, Rohan Murphy, and Rohan's life, which is a story of adversity and dedication and living life with a purpose. So they had an inspirational presentation today. Over at Wading River, lots of festivities for the fall. Students and adults had a toe-tapping, wonderful time at our PTA-sponsored Monster Mash on Friday, October 13th. I heard the house was full. And they recently had author Gina Casaza visit and do assemblies for all of the grades, sharing her story, You Really Do Matter. Local heroes from the Wading River Fire Department visited them on Friday at Wading River School. Special thanks to them for helping teach our children how to stay safe in the event of an emergency and for always being there for students and families when they're needed. Over at Miller Avenue, students and staff at Miller Avenue School held their own homecoming parade to show the Shoreham-Wading River spirit, and Mrs. Smith kicked off her Empowering Minds lesson on bullying, and we'll meet with all students over the next week on character education. And finally, on the agenda tonight, 2 personnel actions. One is the awarding of tenure to our Director of Special Education and People Personnel Services, Ms. Tracy Von Eschen. It has been a pleasure to work with Ms. Von Eschen over the last 3 or 4 years. She is compassionate, passionate about students, willing and able to handle any and all issues. She has been wonderful for our special education program, and this is somebody that takes on any and all challenges, and beyond all that, knows our staff and students by name. So congratulations to Ms. Von Eschen on being awarded Attendance Student. And we also have the appointment of an Assistant Director of Technology. We have a position as School District Coordinator of Data Security and Data Systems, and I just can't thank Ms. Nitty enough for keeping our data, our privacy secure. Over the last year or so, she has done a tremendous job in ensuring that we are safe from intrusions and for releases of data that aren't appropriate. Beyond that, integral in rolling out Parent Square, taking on responsibilities for our infrastructure. So congratulations to Ms. Nitty. She is going to be appointed tonight as Assistant Director of Technology. Look forward to working with and excited to work with Cassandra over the next several years.
All set?
Yeah,
Thanks. Thank you, Mr.
That
Poole.
concludes my report.
Yep, thank you. Usually you say that, that's why.
I usually
was waiting for the
I do
cue.
say that, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Poole. Next up tonight, we have our ex officio student board representative. I'd like to welcome Dankai Zhang to the podium, please. I think Ms. Stephanie Mahoney is going to swear you in. Thank you.
I, Dankai Zhang, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of ex officio student board member
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of ex officio student board member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Okay, we're just going to sign it.
Congratulations. We're pretty proud to have student leaders like Dankai join us up here. So welcome, Dankai. Not to put you on the spot, do you want to introduce yourself, maybe say a word or two about who you are? That would be wonderful.
All right,
I don't know. Is his on? Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Yep, you're on now.
Hi, my name's Dankai. I'm just a senior up at the high school. Before I talk about myself, I'd like to thank the board, Mr. Poole and Mrs. Mahoney, for appointing me to such a prestigious position. It really is such a great opportunity for me to be up here and get to experience this and learn from it. To talk about why I wanted to apply for this, I think ever since I took those first steps in my freshman year to join new clubs and experience new things up at the high school, I've really become in love with student involvement and sort of participating in the activities up at the high school. And I feel like this is just the next step in that process. Up at the high school, I'm an officer in like 5 clubs. I'm a varsity captain, and I'm a performer in 3 ensembles. And so, although I think I have a lot of experience in terms of student organizations, I feel like this is a really important step for me to learn more about the level above student activity, learning about how boards run, and how management works in the real world. So I'm genuinely very excited to be given this opportunity. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Dankai. All right, so next up, as part of since we're visiting our Wading River School, our host tonight is Mr. Parinello. He's in the audience. There you are, Mr. Parinello. Thank you. Welcome, Mr. Parinello. I think we're gonna jump to reports and reviews, and we'll have us take you through everything here that you'd like to share about the school. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Mr. Parinello. So right just before this, as he gets set up, we had the opportunity to tour the building and catch up on all the new improvements that have been done. It's obviously a very robust school. Looking forward to hearing your report, Mr. Parinello. Look at this. Look at this.
All right, so just to give you a little background, getting ready for the Board of Ed meeting, I sent out a little, email, Board of Ed meeting, everything like that. The student council came to me, and Mrs. McGuire, Mr. Morrow, the student council came to me, like, hey, can we present? And it was great. We had one meeting to get a lot of this together, and then yesterday we had an administrative meeting at the same time. So this was kind of fun to put together. It's from the kids. I want you to enjoy it as much as I do, because we try to give the kids as many opportunities to lead and grow as we can. So it gives you a little overview of our start of the year. So I'm just going to turn it over to Ms. McGuire and our student council. So Ms. McGuire.
Hello. So today we have a few representatives from our 5th grade student council club to share a little bit about our school. Take it away, 5th graders. Come on, Finley. Oh, we have Finley, Brielle, Julia Lynn, Ella, Joseph, Melania, Ellis, Lily, Colby, Naomi, Teresa, Ashley, and Aiden presenting tonight.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share a little about the awesome OG school, Wading River. In case you're wondering what OG stands for, it means original to all of us young leaders.
In addition to orientation in the spring for students and all families, all incoming 3rd graders were welcomed over the summer where they can reconnect with their friends and meet new ones.
New students to the school also have their own special orientation. We are off to a great start this year. Thank you for all for our resurfaced gym floor.
Over the summer, we had our older fan units replaced with an updated central air system.
But honestly, we are really excited about our new gym floor.
Nice.
Thank you for even putting our Wildcats mascots on new gym floor. It looks great.
We look to find ways to bring people together and give all the students a chance to lead, including having Owen a real-world look-alike to Mr. Poole help introduce our open house this year.
That's your next superintendent.
I just see that. Future leader right there. Yeah. Exactly.
Every morning we are greeted with music playing and kind smiles and waves.
Every student gets a chance to be a welcome ambassador, and they get your day started with positivity during the morning announcements. In addition, every week our Wildcat ambassadors create a new video teaching us about our Wildcats with character. Here is a sample of one of our quick weekly Wildcats with character videos.
It's about once a week we do these, and we've done it every week since the start of the school year. They're quick, think like TikTok with super positivity. We try to do.
Think like TikTok with super positivity.
also have an amazing orchestra that starts in 3rd grade and an equally incredible band that starts in 4th grade. We have plenty of clubs to include every young leader in.
Some of our selected 5th grade orchestra students are going to share a piece for all of us under the direction of Miss Fasana.
We also have awesome field trips.
Okay, just real quick, just want to give a shout out. I see Teresa there, Rowan, Reese, Emily, Julia Lynn, Madison, Emily, Lily, McKenna, Sophia, Phoebe, and Katie under the direction of Miss Fasano. So give them a round of applause over there.
Congratulations to our orchestra. We also have awesome field trips to help everyone learn while bringing joy, including the Bronx Zoo, Fire Island, Broadway, and Philadelphia. This past year, our 4th graders caught a tremendous seahorse and watched dolphins jumping out of the water on Fire Island.
Wow.
We also have special visitors like the Wading River Fire Department and authors like Gina Kazaza to help teach us about our community and how to make the world a better place.
Last year, a new outdoor learning classroom was created.
We were also able to go outside and enjoy it during the school days for our lessons.
There is so much more to share about Wading River. If you just come and join us for learning and adventures of your own to discover the OG of SWR. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to have the student council present more often. That was wonderful. Thank you. Another big round of applause for our student council.
Thank you.
Look, we're just a bridge school. You know, they start off at Miller Avenue, do such an incredible job handing the kids off to us. And we just want to continue to spark that learning, that joy of learning right here at Wading River as they begin orchestra, band, so many additional items as they learn and grow, kind of go out on their own a little bit, learn to set their table on their own, clean up, pick up after themselves. Really, you have to do that too. And I just want to thank you for helping continue to improve our school year after year after year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Parinello. Thank you again, Ms. McGuire and the Student Council, the students. That was terrific hearing those updates. And Ms. Rosano, thanks for bringing the music to us tonight. Thanks for that. Next up, we're going to have reports, right? Or should we take a break? What are we doing, Jay?
We're going to do Board of Education recognition and appreciation.
Oh.
Join me in a round of applause for our Board of Education. They are a fantastic group. On behalf of our entire school community, I want to thank all of you for your tireless service and commitment to the district. Your countless hours devoted to visiting schools, making policy, making the tough decisions do not go unnoticed. Studies show that effective boards, and I don't need a study here in Shoreham-Wading River to show this, that boards like our board positively impact student outcomes day in and day out. Trustees donate over 300 hours, and that's probably a low number for Shoreham-Wading River. We have a lot of committees, a lot of meetings, over 300 hours a year to benefit our children, attending meetings, event, professional development. This Board of Education has over 47 years collectively of board experience. And it's no surprise that the reports that Alan gave a couple of months ago about student outcomes, achieving goals are that high. It's because of your leadership in the school district. You uphold laws, provide oversight, policies, budget, visions for student success, studying audit reports, laws, policies, make informed decisions. You devote yourselves to shaping the young lives here in Shoreham-Wading River. And I want to thank you for being dedicated stewards. Your leadership inspires all of us to work together to provide the brightest future possible for the children here in Shoreham-Wading River. And to your loved ones and your families, some of whom are here tonight, please stand. If you're a family member of the Board of Education, please stand and be recognized. Because those 300 hours are donated by those families as well, and that is certainly a sacrifice. So thank you to all of you for sharing them with the broader community. Much, much appreciated. So we absolutely appreciate you, and we have some of our students and buildings here to say a thank you to you as well. So I'd like to invite up Ms. Smith, Mr. Parinello, Miller Avenue, Wading River.
Thanks. I know exactly what we're doing. You got me. That was good.
Good evening to the Board of Education, community, and Mr. Poole and district office members. On behalf of Miller Avenue School, I am just so grateful for your assistance and your dedication to our community. We feel very lucky to have your support. I've had the pleasure of having many of you have children at Miller Avenue, watching you from the parent side and from the Board of Education side. I know how diligently you worked. We have a few students here from both schools that we would like to give you a special thank you. I have Sage, Timmy, Haley, and Eleanor here from Miller Avenue, but we have combined with Wading River to give you a special broadcast.
Wow.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Shoreham-Wading River. On this episode, we are celebrating our Board of Education heroes.
Wow.
We have some exciting news to share today as we celebrate our Board of Education during this special week.
Our school board is like a team of heroes who work behind the scenes to make our school experience the best it can be.
Just like superheroes, the members of our Board of Education do amazing things for us every day. They work hard to ensure we have great teachers, safe schools, and all the tools we need to learn.
Our heroes on the school board are always thinking about how they can make our schools even better. They build new classrooms, even ones outside, create playgrounds,
and ensure we have the best books and technology.
Our superheroes support our incredible teachers and staff members. They make sure our teachers have everything they need to teach us and help us grow.
In case you are unaware of what else Board of Education members do, I am here to tell you even more. Board of Education members advocate for our schools, volunteer in our community at events like Homecoming and the Patriot Run, create policies, and oversee our school's district budget.
To our Board and Education heroes, we say thank you. We appreciate all the hard work you do to make our school amazing. You are real life superheroes. We celebrate you tonight and every day for all you do for us.
In fact, thanks to the Board of Education and our community that our school district was formed 50 years ago. During this Board of Education Appreciation Week, let's take a moment to thank our volunteer superheroes. Can everyone say thank you?
Thank you.
Sign off with this episode of Shoreham-Wading River News.
We also have a little something to present to you. I think Miller Avenue leaders and reporters made some cards that they're going to give. And Wading River, we made a little something for you. One is a photograph that we're going to give to you, and another is a poster with a 50 inside of it. So you'll see in just a moment.
That's impressive. I don't know. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's neat. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm going to pass these around. There we go. Pass them down to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Look at these. These are amazing. Wow. Now, did you do one of these? No? Okay. Thank you. These are great. I'm going to keep passing them down. Great. That looks great. You bring it right over here. Come here. Now I'll stand. I'll make it even easier for you. Celebrating 50 years of exceptional leadership. Turn around for everybody. You guys can turn around for the whole audience. That's great. Thank you so much. Ta-da. That's so cool. That's great. We'll hold mine up. There you go. Is that better? That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you. I'll take that. That's terrific. I'm going to do this. Good enough. Close enough. Good enough. What's that? Oh, no, it's going to come down. I see you. Good enough now. So, thank you, students, for that wonderful episode and those kind words. That was really terrific. We appreciate every one of you and look forward to you continuing to be great students in our district. Yep. There we go. Mr. Van.
Good evening. Before we have our students come up, I would just like to offer my personal words of thanks and appreciation for everything that the Board of Education does for the school and for the community. I say it often. I feel very fortunate, very blessed to be part of this school district, and you guys are, a large part of that and set a wonderful example. So I thank you for all that you guys do for everyone. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our amazing art teacher, Miss Claire Finnegan, along with members of the 6th grade art club who put something very special together for you guys.
Good evening, everyone. I have to lift this a little higher. My name is Claire Finnegan. I'm the art teacher at Purdell Middle School. I wanted to thank you so much for all that you do and for giving us this opportunity to show our gratitude. So I'm going to have 4 of my stellar 6th grade art students who are representing the thank you that was created. They're going to introduce themselves, and then they're going to tell you a little bit about what we made.
Hi, my name is Ben Winfer.
Hi, my name is Maddie Stallone.
Hi, my name is Skylar Pond. Hello, my name is James Klein. On behalf of Albert G. Prodell Middle School, Ms. Finnegan's 6th grade art class would like to express our appreciation for the Shoreham-Wading River Board of Education by presenting you with this poster.
We are so excited to have the opportunity to acknowledge all of your hard work, especially during the 50-year anniversary of our district. Your countless hours of hard work have greatly benefited the students and members of the district.
Origami represents the power of transformation. What begins as a simple piece of paper is folded using patience and care in order to create a three-dimensional sculpture.
Our origami butterflies represent our ability to transform into the best versions of ourselves with your guidance in our journeys through education. With the support of the Board of Education, we are able to spread our wings and soar into the future with confidence. Your love of learning combined with your care for all individuals in the community allows us to continuously improve. We thank you for your immense commitment to the Shoreham-Wading River School District. Please accept this poster as a symbol of our appreciation.
Wow, thank you. It's beautiful. That's great. The origami butterflies are beautiful. Yeah, no, look at that. Thank you. We're getting all these gifts tonight. I'm not gonna do it. Do I stand in front of it here? You know what? Stand in front of it. Well, I'll have you guys hold it again. You guys created it. Got it? That's good. That's fine. All good. But then look empty that. I'm not going to just see my head. You get in front of it. It's all good. It's all good. Look at that. It's all good. You want me up? You want me up? Stand up. It's fine. It's all good. Thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thanks, Ms. Franklin. Appreciate it. Thanks, Mr. Brown. All right. I'm not used to all these wonderful presentations and all these beautiful gifts tonight we're collecting back here. It looks great. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Palazzi, are you, thank you. Thanks again, Mr. Van.
Good evening, Board of Education, District Office. It is always a pleasure to be here with all of you tonight, and I would absolutely be remiss if I did not echo the sentiments expressed by my colleagues from Miller Avenue, from Wading River, and from Prodell Middle School. We all know and appreciate what we have here, and especially the 7 outstanding members of our Board of Education. We know that nothing gets accomplished without each and every one of you, your countless hours of hard work and dedication. I don't think anyone understands it unless they've lived through it. And each of you really exemplify what it means to be a member of this community and to be a school board member. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce 3 of our fine students from Shoreham-Wading River High School: senior Elizabeth Sabino, junior Emma Donnelly, and sophomore David Formisano.
On behalf of our fellow students and all the faculty and staff of Shoreham-Wading River High School, we want to thank our Board of Education members for their tireless devotion to our district. To recognize our 7 amazing Board of Education members, we came up with 7 adjectives that we believe exemplify each of you. The Shoreham-Wading River Board of Education members are dedicated, devoted to a task or purpose, having single-minded loyalty or integrity. Board members are devoted to making SWR the best place to live, learn, and work. We appreciate your unwavering commitment to this goal. Selfless, defined as being concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than with one's own. Unselfish. As board members, you unselfishly give up your own time and energy to understand and meet the needs of the district.
forward thinking, adjective, favoring innovation development, thinking about the planning for the future. Board members are responsible for the considering of the future and ensuring the district continues to develop and evolve to the best prepared for our students for a lifetime of success. Collaboration, the ability to produce favorable outcomes with two or more working together. Board members must work together with all stakeholders in the Shoreham community to foster the best possible experience of our students, residents, facility, and staff. Intelligent, adjective, the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. The acquisition of knowledge and development of understanding of how the district operates and the key compound of a board member's leadership role.
Inventative, having the ability to create or design new things or to think originally. The solutions to challenges are not always easily identified. Board members must be creative in approaching when considering solutions. Courageous, having or showing mental or moral strength in facing danger, fear, or difficulty. Brave, creating such an amazing environment for students to learn and grow is not always easy. Board members must possess courage to face these difficulties head on. We believe it is these combination of qualities that make our Board of Education so special, and we appreciate all that you do for all of us each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, high school students, for sharing those 7 key qualities. I think we want that list. Capture that. That was great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Speaking of, oh wow, look at that. Speaking through on my wish. Look at this. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's beautiful. I like that.
Thank you.
Tell me what. That was really nice. Yeah, Henry's coming, and then I'm sure Kate. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, put that up. Put that up there. So nice. Thank you for those nice, beautiful certificates and gifts. Right? What a night. I feel so humbled sitting up here. So thank you all for the beautiful words, kind presentations. These are great. I think we're going to take a short break for a moment at this point, Mr. Poole. Is that right?
Yeah, a cup of coffee and a cookie.
Yeah, have a cup of coffee, cookies, and it's always great. So we're going to take a break for a moment. Look forward to saying hello.
One more minute.
Wow. That was crazy. Glenn, I'm going to go with you. Hi, thanks again. We're going to move forward with our reports and reviews. Mr. Curie, I'd like to call you up to do the public hearing for real property tax exemptions. Stephanie, I'll come back to you in a minute. Thanks, Mr. Curie. Got it?
ALCS World Series. I wonder if Philly's going to play. I like to see Philly's win. I could press the ball. Yes.
Thank you. Good evening. The purpose of these public hearings tonight is to provide an opportunity for interested parties and citizens to be heard regarding proposed resolutions adopting increased income limitations for an exemption of school taxes for qualifying persons with disabilities and limited incomes, persons over age 65, volunteer firefighters, and ambulance workers. So in 2022, New York State Legislature amended the real property tax law for persons aged 65 and over. They increased the income limits. Persons with disabilities and limited incomes, they increased the income limits. Volunteer firefighters and ambulance workers, length of required service change, and option to extend exemption to certain unmarried spouses. It is important to note, it is a district's option whether or not to extend these exemptions to these classifications of taxpayers. Some of our exemptions go back to 2004, so it's always been a district position to support the different groups of taxpayers that fall into this area in order to offset some of their property tax burden. The charts here just give you a little bit of a breakdown. If their income is under $29,000, they see a decrease of approximately 50% of their school tax portion of their property taxes. The towns also have the ability to offer the exemptions also. That's for persons with disabilities and limited incomes, and then as their income rises, the exemption amount reduces. So if they are earning $36,500 to $37,400, they only receive a 5% reduction in their property taxes. Persons 65 and older, the same type of a sliding scale. Does anyone have any questions on the limits?
No.
And volunteer firefighters and ambulance workers, the current legislative exemption allows for a partial 10% for residential properties assessed value to eligible volunteers and unremarried spouses of deceased volunteers. New are the December 2022 legislative changes. Local governments who opt into this exemption, partial exemption from taxation to the extent of 10% of the residential properties assessed, must determine a minimum service term requirement for eligible 2 years at minimum, 5 years at most, must be adopted by December 9th, 2025. So we are going to meet that limit. On this evening's agenda are the necessary resolutions for you to consider. We also advertise the public hearings inside of the local publications. So we have met all of the necessary criteria in order to extend these exemptions to our taxpayers. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
If they are adopted, this evening. They will be sent to both the town of Riverhead and the town of Brookhaven, and they will all be either continued or be changed as of this upcoming taxing season, which is on or about December 1st.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Arcuri. Next up, under reports and reviews, we have Ms. Mahoney for the external audit report.
Thank you. I have a statement to be read as an audit committee approval recommendation. As a member of the Shoreham-Wading River Central School District's audit committee, I wish to advise you as follows. At the October 12, 2023 audit committee meeting, it was the consensus of the committee members to accept the 2022-2023 external audit reports and to recommend the Board of Education approve the 2022-2023 external audit reports, which consists of the district's financial statement and supplementary schedules and related corrective action, and the extra classroom activity funds financial statement for the period ending June 30th, 2023. This statement comes from Barbara Cullen. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mahoney. Any questions? Okay, thank you. Next up, votes and resolutions. First, I have approval of our CPSE, CSE, and 504 meeting summary memo dated October 11th, 2023. May I get a motion? Henry, second Jim. Any questions, discussion? No? All in favor? 6-0. Next up, approval of September's 2023 Treasurer's Report. May I get a motion? Jim, second Megan. Any discussion or questions? All in favor? 6-0. Approval of draft October 10th, 2023 regular public meeting minutes. Trying to remember, Stephanie, that was the meeting no, I was here, right? Yeah, okay. Everyone's here, right? Okay. May I get a motion? Henry? Second Mike? Any discussion, questions? All in favor? 6-0. Ms. Mahoney, I'm going to turn to you for approval of policies. First reading.
Yes. I do have a memo to read.
Yep.
The following policies do have changes recommended by the policy committee, the board policy committee. Number 5605, voter registration for students, is a new NYSBA policy to adopt as part of a corrective action from the audit committee. The audit report. Number 9320 and the regulation is a drug-free workplace. It would replace district policy 6150 and 6151. The policy 9350, staff request for accommodations under Americans with Disability Act as amended, is a new NYSBA policy recommended for adoption. Number 9500, compensation and benefits, would replace district policy 4420. Policy 9620 and exhibits E.1 and E.2, child abuse in an educational setting, is a new NYSBA policy recommended and exhibits recommended for adoption. 9630, sexual misconduct, would replace district policy 6181. The NYSBA policy is actually exactly the same as our district policy language, so there's no change there. 9645, disclosure of wrongful misconduct, the whistleblower policy, would replace district policy 6111. The following list of policies are just policies that are being renumbered. There are 14 policies as listed on the agenda. I'm just going to read through the numbers. 9340 is being renumbered from 6560, 9420 renumbered from 6130, 9425 renumbered from 6570, 9460 renumbered from 6213, 9520.2 renumbered from 6551, 9520.3 renumbered from 6552, 9520.5 renumbered from 6550, 9520.7 renumbered from 6520, 9540.1 renumbered from 6510, 9650 renumbered from 6214, 9700 is a combination and a renumbering of district policies 4410, 6160, and 6218. And 9800 is renumbered from 6440. The following list of policies are being recommended for adoption for reasons either they're not required, not applicable to district practice, have a redundant concept, or the language is in other adoptable policies. Number 8250, 6460, and 6215. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mahoney. May I get a motion? Jim, second Megan. Any discussion or questions? All in favor? 6-0. I've got two Board of Education resolutions tonight. They're numbered 2324-062 and 063. Is it okay if I take them as a block? Okay, great. May I get a motion, please? Megan, second Mike. Any discussion or questions? Okay, all in favor? 6-0. I want to thank, go ahead. You want to do it, Jerry? Okay, yeah, I just want to thank our Wildcat Athletic Club for the generous donation of a sound system. And, yeah, okay, great. Thank you very much. I've got, next up, curriculum and instruction resolutions. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I'm going to take them as a block, okay? Okay, I'm starting with 2324-064, 065, 066, and 067. May I get a motion? Megan, second Henry. Any discussion or questions? All in favor? 6-0. Did I want to mention anything? That was the field trip. Should we say anything about the field trip? No, I want to say anything. Washington, D.C., right? Just
DC trips on us?
yeah,
So families
that's,
should-
yeah, that's right.
be
Families
notified of
should
that.
prepare for our Washington, D.C. trip.
Yep.
Very excited for that opportunity. Okay. And continuing, human resource resolutions. I've got, how many of these do I have? I've got two, right? Just the two, yeah. So I have 2324068 and 2324069. Okay to take as a block? Okay. May I get a motion? Jim, second. Rob. Any discussion or questions? Okay to vote? 6-0. Business and operation resolutions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12 that start with 2324070 and go through 2324, 081. Okay to take as a block? Yes. Okay. May I get a motion? Megan, second Mike. Any discussion or questions? All in favor? Mike, yep.
Just a quick question
Please.
on
Yep.
079.
Yep.
The secret termination for the barn at the middle school.
Yes.
What's the next steps with that as far as removal?
Once the secrets finish this evening, we will send up the permit back to the state. Once they issue the approval for us to demo the barn, we will then demo the barn. We have actually secured the contractor January of 2023, and this saga continues with the State Education Department to get the necessary paperwork in order to receive a demolition permit from the State Education Department.
Okay, great. Are there any plans to utilize that space moving forward?
At this time, there has not been anything put to paper in order to present this evening to you, but there have been thoughts.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Any other questions? Okay to vote? All in favor? 6-0. Next up, we have personnel, and it'll be as amended tonight. So we have some appointments, approvals. Let me get a motion, please. Megan, second Mike. Any discussion or questions? Okay, all in favor? 6-0. I'd like to, again, congratulate Ms. Von Eschen and Ms. Nitty. All right. Very exciting. Any, okay, that was interesting. Got musical on that one. Ms. Mahoney, any, that is the doorbell. It literally is the doorbell. You weren't kidding. Okay. Any discussion, or any comments from residents, Ms. Mahoney? Okay, great. Very good. May I get a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting? First, Megan, second, Jim. All in favor? 6-0. Thank you all, and thanks for a great night.